Hey guys, welcome back. Here we are again, getting another lesson the best way we can at this time. I just like to say I really appreciate seeing some of you guys in your geese at home working along with the videos. Is definitely encouraging. It certainly lets us know that some people are paying attention. They can appreciate getting a little training in from the comfort of their own homes. So again, today guys, I've got another karate lesson to deliver for the group. I'm going to keep it basic. We're going to stick to the fundamentals, especially right now as things are progressing, and hopefully in the upcoming days we can get some more advanced curriculum out there for some of the other students that may want to be participating also. So let's begin guys. Neutral stance, feet together in our attention stance. We'll show courtesy and we're back to our neutral stance. And like always, got to get warmed up. It's a little chilly down here in the basement. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do like a little ladder drill, starting at 5 and going down to 1. So we're going to start by doing 5 jumping jacks, then 5 squats, then 5 push-ups. And then we're going to stand back up and we're going to repeat ourselves, but doing only 4. And then we're going to stand back up and repeat ourselves again, but doing only 3. And I think you guys get the idea. We're going to make our way down to 1. And after that, guys, we'll get ready to our technique, okay? So, starting with the 5 jumping jacks, guys. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into our squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then down for our push-ups, guys. Hands and toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 4 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good guys. Back up to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Back up. 1, 2. Squats. 2. Push-ups. 2. And our last set. 1, 1, 1. Good. And neutral stance, guys. Maybe fix your uniform. Take a second, catch your breath. That's all it took for me to get warmed up in this time of sedentary behaviors. All right. So, guys, I was thinking of trying to limit the amount of space required, and maybe there's a couple siblings at home working together. So if you're in the living space, the common area, there might not be too much room. So we're going to do a quick review of some of the blocks we did in the last videos. And then today, what I'd really like to get to is going through our 10 movements, putting them into the pattern, practicing them in sequential order, all right? So we'll just stand with our feet underneath our shoulders, in our neutral position, but we'll simulate the motion with our hands. So our 10 movements is a blocking sequence that involves every single block from upper block, inner block, outer block, and lower block, and finishes with 2 punches. It's a 3rd stripe white belt pattern, and everybody is required to practice that. So that is from 4 years old all the way up to our oldest members in our karate program. Everybody is working on those 10 movements. But before we get to that, we're going to recap just the blocks alone. All right, so we'll pretend we're in our horse stance. So we have our hands in chamber. And just like always, we begin with the left side. So together, guys, we're going to rep out 10 upper blocks, just as a quick review. First one, ready? 1. Remember, we have the cover block in the middle. 2. The hand that blocks is actually supposed to be on the inside. 3. 4. 5. Remember, you want that nice snap, just like when you punch. 6. 7. 8. 9. And our last one, guys, you can make it the best one. Let's get a couple key eyes from the group. 10. Good. Okay, shake it out a little bit. So again, that's our upper block. If you need to, guys, take some more time. You can even pause the video, rep it out a few more times so you've got the technique. But we're going to continue forward. All right, now, moving on to our lower block. Again, starting with the left side. Our hand comes up to our ear, elbows together, and the opposite arm comes to the center line of the body, creating our cover block. From here, our hand goes to the center line. We release it towards the floor. All right, opposite side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll get that ki again. Good. Awesome job. All right. Continuing forward. We're going to move on now to our outer block. So, beginning here, hands always go to chamber when we start. They come up. We bring our cover block in front of us, and the left hand comes across the body. In this position, guys, the hand that's under the arm creates an X as it passes across the opposite hand, and we leave our block out just outside of our shoulders. All right, about mid-level through the torso. Again, outer block, hand goes out, cover block position, create the X, and we block. Let's do our 10 reps, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make sure you're strong, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice, shake it out. 1 block left, and that's our inner block, okay? So again, upper block, lower block, we just finished our outer block, and we're moving on to our inner block. Beginning with the left hand, guys, we bring it up to our ear, the other one goes out in front, we call this our cover block position, and in one motion, we want to extend the block towards the front of the body as we pull the opposite hand into our chambered position, getting that push-pull effect. Opposite side, hand comes up to the ear, one in front, and we block to the center line. Let's do our 10 reps, guys. Stick together with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job, guys. Okay, guys, so we completed the review, practicing those blocks. It's time to get into our 10 movements. And this time, I am going to have you guys work that strong horse stance. So we'll begin in our neutral position, as we always do. Left leg will come up, hands drive into chamber position, and our knees are bent. All right, our first 2 blocks in our 10 movement pattern is our upper block. So we always begin, our starting position is just holding the right hand up to help us create that cover block as we move into the first movement of our pattern. So, ready? 1 is an upper block, remember. 2, another upper block. 3, we move into the inner block. 4, 5 is our outer block. 6, again, our outer block. And 7, lower block. 8, lower block. 9 is our punch, always with the ki. And 10, the same thing. Again, our 10 movements. We started very slowly, but just like all the other techniques, guys, it needs to be done with fluency and done with effort and power. Every single block. All right, so we don't want to just remember the pattern and go through the motions like it's some routine. I need you to be focused on how you would actually apply the block and the intensity required to have a strong block. All right, so this time we're going to do it again, but I want you to put just a bit more effort, a bit more power into the blocking technique. Horse stance. We start with the right hand up. Ready? 1 is our upper block. Oops, wrong side. 2, upper block. 3, inner block. 4, inner block. 5, outer block. 6, outer block. 7, lower block. 8, lower block. 9 is a punch with the ki, and then 10 is a punch with the ki. Now guys, once you finish the pattern, we don't just jump out of this position, we actually maintain. Maybe we're gonna go through another set, or maybe we're gonna do something like a transition to a different stance, but we're gonna hold it until we're asked to go back to neutral stance. Okay, let's try it again. So, horse stance. Right hand is up. Moving through the pattern. 1, upper blocks. 2, 3, inner blocks. 4, 5, outer block. 6, 7, lower block. 8, 9, punch. Make sure you ki. And 10, shove. Excellent, guys. Well done. All right, so we're going to just rep that out a few more times together. And remember, guys, repetition is the mother of all skill. So the key to remembering this, to maintaining it, is to continually rep it out. And for those of you who have done it hundreds of times by now, it's excellent. I just want you to continue to reach that 10,000 repetition mark. All right? So remember, guys, we can never rep too much. Never rep too much. And if you're familiar, it only takes a few seconds to review it in your day, especially during this time when we have plenty of extra time with us. Okay, let's try it again. Horse stance. Shoo. Right hand is up. All I'm going to do this round is call the numbers, you do the blocks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Neutral stances. Shake it out a little bit, guys. If you were maintaining a really deep, a really strong horse stance, then you certainly should be feeling it in your legs just a little bit right now. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to join you again going through the 10 movements. But instead of counting for you, I want you to work on it independently, as I will also. So we're going to give it about a minute, minute and a half. And all I want you guys to do is on your own time, go to the horse stance. You can use me as a reference point. But I want you to do your very best to make it through that pattern on your own. Okay? Horse stance. We're not just doing it once. We're not just doing it twice, guys. We're doing it continuously. We're trying to correct all of our small errors. All right? Here we go. Right hand is up. Go. Neutral stances, guys. Hopefully you made it through. Hopefully you did really well with that. And if you didn't, it's no problem. That's why we're doing this right now. So you have something you can reference to continue to practice with during our time apart. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to do it one last time. Get everybody in the horse stance. I'm going to count, and I really want you guys to try to make it through with me without making a single error. All right? The last rep. Here we go, guys. Horse stance. Right hand is up. And on my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And neutral stances. Good work today, guys. Excellent job. So, just as it's important for us to get warmed up before we begin, It's important for us to cool down also. So we're gonna spend a couple minutes now, guys, just stretching out our legs a little bit. So let's take our feet, bring them double shoulder width apart, take our hands and we'll put them just on the floor underneath. And guys, we wanna stay as relaxed as we can. Just letting ourselves hang towards the floor, feeling it up the backs of our legs. Oh, some deep breaths. Good, and everybody, let's reach over to our left side. So we're gonna take both of our hands to the left side of the body. We're gonna pull our chest and head towards our legs, making sure that we keep our knees straight at all times. The toes are forward, heels are on the floor. Good, we're gonna keep low, guys. Let's just walk our hands across to the opposite side, maintaining our balance. We've got our hands now on our right foot, both of them pulling ourselves towards the leg. Nice and relaxed, keeping balanced. Good, and let's stand it up, guys. We'll bring it to an attention stance. All right, again, the key, you've heard me say it a few times now, let's keep ourselves balanced as we stretch. So our toes are together, our heels are together. We're gonna reach down. Just hold it there, guys. If you can't reach your toes, it's no problem. All we're doing is just hanging there, stretching. Everybody's got a different range of motion. Good, okay. Now let's bring one arm, guys, up over our head. We're gonna grab a hold of our elbows, stretch out our shoulders. We're gonna bring that hand down our back, reach the best you can. Just hold that position. Try not to lean over. You wanna be nice and tall. Keep your shoulders down and focused on your breathing. Good, okay, let's switch arms. So the opposite hand comes up, we grab that elbow, pull your arm down, try and walk your fingers down your back, guys. Hold that there. Remember, you want to be a little uncomfortable, but it shouldn't be painful. A little uncomfortable, but definitely not painful. Good, and rest, guys. Okay, let's go to our neutral stances. Hopefully today you guys got some value out of that. We got some stuff to practice. Maybe you learned a little, maybe you just needed to review, all right? So we got some more videos to come, guys. I look forward to getting them out there to you. Continue to train, continue to constantly try and reach those goals. And when things get back to the way they usually are, I hate to say normal, but when they're back, we'll get back after it and we will reach those goals together, okay? Attention stance, courtesy, neutral stance. Good work, guys.